Ashraf, 1984 batch of BTech Civil Engineering. Sir, may you please call upon him to the stage to come and receive the award. Syed Ashraf obtained his BTech in Civil Engineering in 1984 and MTech in Structural Engineering from the University of South Carolina and a master's degree in Humanity and Social Sciences from the Middlesex University, London. He has 31 licenses, certificates in engineering, construction-related disciplines. He has won several awards while studying at MIT Waterloo and further in the state of Florida, USA. He has practiced structural engineering and construction for more than 28 years. His experience includes structural design and construction of high-rise buildings, sports stadium, airport terminals, cargo buildings, post office buildings, commercial buildings, etc. Prominent among the projects he worked on include the Trump Towers and the Miami International Airport. He has been an adjunct professor at the Department of Civil Engineering at the Florida International University, Miami. He served as an expert witness for several engineering and construction litigation cases, both for public and private sectors. His experience also includes rehabilitation of historic buildings and buildings in very dilapidated condition. He has devised innovative technologies in structural design for rehabilitation of old and heritage buildings. Mr. Mehdi Ashraf mentored several young engineers and helped them in education, jobs, and placements. He has financially supported several deserving youth in their educational pursuits in India. In recognition of his professional excellence, the Board of Governors and the management of National Institute of Technology, Warangal, are pleased to present the Distinguished Alumni Professional Achievement Award 2014 to Mr. Syed Mehdi Ashraf of BTech Civil Engineering 1984 batch. So we request the brief response.
Distinguished professors of my college, alumni, fellow athletes, I'm most humbled. I'm most humbled when I'm standing here on this chair where people like Mr. Murali and Mr. Chandramouli have come. Extremely honored to be here. Thank you very much, the committee, Professor Prasad, who nominated me. My experience in the United States in structural engineering has taught me that I have been tutored at an elite college, MIT Waterloo. I was just an average student out here, and when I went to attend my master's program at the University of South Carolina, I could talk over there. And of all the courses I took, about 80% of the courses I had already done at the undergraduate level at NITW. And that speaks about that. Further, when I started competing in that different culture, different society, a different technique of engineering, where it was a very advanced technology as compared to what I had practiced over here. I could easily compete. That battle was given to me by NITW, and I thank this college and I accept this award all you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Our next awardee is Dr. Srinidhi 1994 batch of BTech ECE. So may I request you to come out to the batch to receive the award. Dr. Srinidhi obtained his BTech degree in ECE in 1994 and his PhD from the Department of Computer Science at Stony Brook in 2000. Dr. Varatharajan is currently the Vice President of the Dell Data Protection Division. Prior to his current job, Dr. Varatharajan was the co-founder of App Azure software acquired by Dell in 2012, the director of the Center for High-End Computing Systems, and an associate professor of computer science at Virginia Tech. Dr. Varadarajan was a recipient of Career Award from the National Science Foundation, the Egg Factory Technology Innovation Award, and a Faculty Fellow Award from the College of Engineering, Virginia Tech. He also won the Computer World Honors Award in the Science category, and in 2005 was named as one of the top 10 people to watch in supercomputing. Dr. Varadarajan is the architect of System X, the third fastest supercomputer in the world, located at the Terra-City at Virginia Tech. In 2004, MIT recognized him as one of the top researchers worldwide under the age of 35. In recognition of his outstanding contributions to the development of inexpensive supercomputers, the Board of Governors and the management of National Institute of Technology, Warangal, are pleased to present the Distinguished Alumni Professional Achievement Award 2014 to Dr. Srinidhi of BTech ECE 94 batch. So, may I request you to this.
I'm genuinely thankful for being selected for this. Really thank the Alumni Association, the board, governors, and the selection committee. It came as a bit of a surprise. I'm more humbled listening to all the achievements of those that came before, realizing that I still have many more decades to go before I come up with what has been achieved by others. So I hope I'll be able to stand one day in their shoes and look back and say, well, due to the institution that I went to, I'm able to actually fully follow the things. My biggest debt of gratitude was the education I got. As Mr. Ashraf said before me, I was also an average student. Very average student. But when I went to my PhD program, I realized that the work ethic that an average student ends up receiving over here is enough to go through a straight up 4.0 GPA in a top 5 PhD program. And so that is one of the biggest things I got over here. And over the years I realized that there was always this aspect in the school that we make do with what we have. And because of which the solutions are always innovative. It is that out of the box. The third fastest machine's unusual characteristic was it was built at 1/50th of the budget of the second fastest, which was only 10% faster. And it turns out that the first 10%, 6 months later we beat that machine with the same additional 10% difference. So it was what comes out of being able to work in constrained environments, and that is something that the system taught us. And that education that I got over here, I think, was invaluable. And that is what I'm most thankful for. And that is where I stand. Thank you very much.
Next, we move on to the Public Service Award category. Our first awardee in this category is Mr. C.P. Philipose, 1967 batch of BE Electrical Engineering. So may I request you to please come over to the batch to receive the award. Mr. C.P. Philipose graduated in Electrical Engineering in the year 1967. Immediately after graduation, Mr. Philipose started a detergent company followed by government contracts which were at the failures. Nevertheless, together with Mr. Chaco, a fourth batch student from REC Warangal, he started Waves Electronics Private Limited in 1970. It was a struggling period for them with labor unrest and other problems in the company. He was basically a designer and an innovator. In the 70s, he developed an electric cycle and the concept of electric vehicle was non-existent at the time. The invention was published in the International Lead Zinc Association magazine. In the year 1983, Mr. B. Rajan Paul, a second batch student of REC Warangal, friend of Mr. C. Philipose, met with an accident with the car and became a quadrant legend. He hails from the same village, Kirakambalam, the hometown of C.P. Philipose. The daily interactions with Rajan Paul and a few other friends of Kirakambalam motivated him to start Sevana Electrical Appliances Private Limited in the year 1984. He became successful only after crossing his 40th birthday. He innovated the concept of Sevana model of manufacturing with hundreds of micro home-level units, making components, assembly, painting, finishing, and inspection and quality control. These tiny home-level units became ancillary to the main unit. Now there are more than 200 such units who do job work for Sevana Group, creating employment for more than 1,000 people in the village of Kirakambalam. In order to utilize the talent of Mr. Rajan Paul, he converted his only ambassador car into a station wagon and developed a special wheelchair which could be converted into a bed for accommodating in the car, and started Sevana Engineering Research Center Private Limited and made Mr. Rajan Paul as the CEO of the company. Mr. Philipose developed a very innovative agricultural smoke dryer which dried latex rubber sheets in 1/6 of the fuel consumption of the conventional smoke dryers hitherto. In this, he efficiently used the theory and principles of mass transfer and heat transfer. Mr. Philipose has a patent to his credit on this product and could effectively commercialize it. All his children followed his footsteps and are successful entrepreneurs, and two of his children, Vinod Philipose, 1991 Chemical, and son Biju Philipose, 1993 Electrical, are proud alumni of IIT Varanasi. Sevana Group, which Mr. Philipose founded, is a multinational company with its subsidiaries in Sri Lanka and UAE, with a diversified field of operations such as packaging machines, medical equipments and disposables, agricultural dryers, kitchen tools and cleaning items. In the year 2012, he has started Sevana Foundation, a company promoted for charity. Sevana Foundation provides scholarships in local schools, free dialysis to all the patients in the Gram Panchayat of Kiranambalam, and entrepreneurship support to many people from lower income groups. He is also actively involved in setting up drinking water projects, building homes, treatments for cancer, heart diseases, and other diseases among people from low income groups. Movement for de-addiction for the alcoholics, movement against corruption, etc. are his other activities. In recognition of his pioneering and innovative approach to create employment and a service to society, the Board of Governors and the management of National Institute of Technology, Varanasi, are pleased to present distinguished alumni of the service of the Department of Electrical Engineering 1967 batch. Sir, we request your brief response.
Professor Srinidhi, prasad, Sir Keso, my seniors, faculty, and students. I am really honored and humbled having accepted me as a distinguished alumni of my alma mater, about I am very proud of. Before I start anything, may I pose two questions before you. Even after 68 years of independence, why our country, India, is still only a developing country or an underdeveloped? When we came to Warangal, so at that time, a less developed country than India, the China, why it is one of the most developed and going to reach the #1 position. What is the reason? I will call upon the staff, the faculty members. See, it's good, we must have a lot of technology developed. But at the same time, our country to prosper, we do need entrepreneurs. So I call upon you, at least, definitely you continue with your development of the technology, but try to build a few entrepreneurs. China has become the #1 only because they have developed a lot of entrepreneurs and they are exporting to every other country in the world. Again, one more thing I would like to tell. See, Mahatma Gandhi is the only one leader of the country who has really understood about our country. Without the development of the villages, definitely you cannot develop the country. So, I want you to pass a message that, our students who are passing out from the alma mater should have an eye on the technologies that is required for the village. Thank you very much. I am really honored.
Our next awardee is Mr. M.S.R.V. Prasad, 1972 batch of BE Metallurgical Engineering. Sir, may I please request you to come on the rise to receive the award. Mr. M.S.R.V. Prasad obtained his Bachelor of Engineering Metallurgy in the year 1972. Instead of opting for a job, Shri Prasad turned as entrepreneur, and over the last 42 years, he set up cement, steel, and metallurgical industries in several parts of Africa and India. Mr. Prasad has shown exemplary distinction for his ability to turn around sick industries and convert them into profitable ventures. He is managing several companies in India and Africa engaged in production, sales in the alloy casting industry in Bombay and Gujarat with a combined annual turnover of rupees 7,000 crores. Mr. Prasad is also active in several social alumni activities and contributes significantly to a number of philanthropic activities. Some of the notable achievements and awards received by Mr. Prasad are acquired many sick industries and turned them into vibrant and successful private enterprises in India and abroad, operating industries and business establishment in 20 countries, adjudged as the most successful and innovative entrepreneur for African region in the year 1996 by the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO. In recognition of the services towards employment generation and management of several technology-intensive industries, the Board of Governors and the management of National Institute of Technology, Warangal, are pleased to present Distinguished Alumni Public Service Award 2014 to Mr. M.S.R.V. Prasad of Delhi Metallurgy 1971 batch. Sir, may I request you to read this, please.
Good afternoon to the faculty, my seniors, my juniors, and my bachelors. It's a great pleasure, and I'm really delighted to be on this place today. I left the college in 71, and now I have come back almost on 4 decades. I'm really delighted to be here, that to receive an award given by the Honorable Board. As I message, I do business international, so I travel a lot. And I have seen our Indians performing. We are no less than anybody with respect to performance or intelligence. That's only one side of the coin. The other side. We are very, very poor in discipline, civic sense, and social responsibility. We rank very, very low. So my message is, let us improve those qualities so that we will be ruling this world. Thank you all.
Our next awardee is retired Lieutenant Colonel Y. Sivashankar Rao, 1984 batch of B.Tech Civil Engineering. Sir, may I request you to come out the batch and receive the award. After completing B.Tech Civil Engineering in 1984, Lieutenant Colonel Y. Sivashankar Rao joined ERCON as Deputy Manager, but his passion to serve in armed forces made him to join the Indian Army in 1987. He took active participation in several army operations against militants, to name a few: Operation Raksha, J&K, Hifaza, Manipur, Sahayata, Gujarat earthquake, Parakram, J&K, Meghdud, Siachen Glacier, and Rhino, Assam. During Gujarat earthquake rescue and relief operations in 2001, Lieutenant Colonel Sivashankar Rao displayed exemplary courage by taking upon himself the task of entering the inaccessible rubble of an 8-story building by creating a cavity in RCC slab and rescued an entire family who were captive 40 feet below the slab. He demolished more than 40 unsafe multi-story buildings using improvised techniques without causing collateral damages. He also retrieved safely the police armory, including 24 kgs of RDX explosives and government treasury of 26 crores. For his display of unmatched bravado and supreme qualities of leadership, he was awarded Presidential Sena Medal in 2001. Lieutenant Colonel Sivashankar Rao was deployed as Task Force Commander in Siachen Glacier in 2002. When a bridge connecting Siachen Glacier to the rest of India got washed away, he was asked to construct a Bailey suspension bridge. he took up the challenge and constructed the highest and longest ever constructed biely suspension bridge in zero temperature in record time and under heavy Pakistan artillery shell. For his exceptional courage, showing utter disregard for his personal safety, he was awarded Harkirat Singh Gold Medal by Indian Army for the most outstanding engineering achievement for the year 2002. After Pakistan militants attacked on the Parliament, Indian forces were ordered to move forward in Siachen Glacier to repulse enemy attacks, which was a challenge considering the topography. Lieutenant Colonel Sivashankar again took up the challenge and created a track of 4 kilometers by digging 10 feet snow manually at minus 20 degrees centigrade under Pakistan shelling in 24 hours time. This facilitated movement of Indian troops and prevented intrusion by Pakistan Rangers into our soil. For his act of bravery under enemy shelling, he was recommended for Yudh Sena Medal. In recognition of his commendable and selfless service, the Board of Governors and the management of National Institute of Technology, Varangal, are pleased to present Distinguished Relevant Public Service Award. So, may I request you to read this, please.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and respected distinguished alumni in the hall. I am thankful to NIT Varangal for two reasons. One, for laying a strong foundation of my life. The second, recognizing my effort and making me stand in front of all these stalwarts whose achievements are an unimaginable sort of achievements they have done. And I thank the NIT Varangal for giving this honor. I thank God for giving me my dream career of joining Indian Army and serving for this country. I thank for continued support and encouragement of my wife, Sudha, joined here today. And lastly, on the lighter side, I thank Pakistan Army and the militants of Nagaland for the inaccurate firing of 290 rounds, because of which I am standing here today in one piece. Thank you very much. For my excellence who have a desire and passion to serve country in uniform, and more particularly to have passion to die for the country, join Indian Army. Thank you.
With that, we come to the end of the BA award ceremony. I thank all the dignitaries for presenting the awards, appreciation, and grades. I request you to take your seat on the dais. Two of our awardees for professional achievement, Dr. D. Nageshwar Rao of 1978 batch of PhD in chemistry, and Dr. S. Satish Kumar of 1990 batch of PhD in mechanical engineering, couldn't attend this event due to various reasons. I will now read out their citation. Dr. D. Nageshwar Rao obtained his PhD degree in chemistry in the year 1978. After completing his PhD, he joined AIMS as a research officer in the Department of Biochemistry of AIMS and is presently heading this department. During his long professional career at AIMS, Dr. D. N. Rao has distinguished himself in all spheres of activity of a teaching institution, namely teaching, research, and sponsored projects. His research potential can be gauged from the number of research papers he published in peer-reviewed journals. His scholarly work has been cited by many researchers in his field with an average citation index of over 4. Dr. D. N. Rao has guided a number of research students for their MSc and PhD degrees and has successfully completed several research projects sponsored by CSIR, DST, ICMR, and many more agencies. Dr. Rao's significant contributions are in the area of immunology, for which he is honored with the responsibility of being reviewer and member of editorial boards of several research journals in his area. Some of the notable achievements and awards received by Dr. D. N. Rao are AIMS Excellence Award for Outstanding Research, First Prize 2012, Dr. Prannath Chdani Oration Award by National Academy of Medical Sciences 2014, Rashtriya Gaurav Award by IIFC 2007, ICMR Award for Biomedical Research 2005, chaired number of sessions in various symposia and conferences on immunology, delivered a plenary lecture on malaria vaccine development during the 4th International Symposium on Vectors and Vector-Borne Diseases at RM R.C. Bhuvaneshwar, November 1994, visiting faculty at a number of universities in India in the Department of Biotechnology. Apart from his teaching, research guidance, and sponsored research, Dr. D.N. Rao has authored 4 books in the subject of immunology. In appreciation and recognition of his outstanding contribution towards professional excellence, research in heartbreaking areas in development of drugs for the prevention and cure of malaria in particular and immunology in general, the Board of Governors and the management of National Institute of Technology, Bangalore are pleased to present Distinguished Alumni Professional Achievement Award 2014 to Dr. B. Nageshwar Rao of PhD Chemistry 1972 batch. Next is Dr. Satish Kumar. Dr. Satish Kumar is a distinguished aerospace scientist of national repute with outstanding contribution in the fields of missiles and strategic systems. He completed his graduation in aeronautical engineering from Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh, and obtained his master's in aerospace from IIT Kanpur and his doctorate in mechanical engineering from REC, Warangal. He started his career with India's prestigious integrated guided missiles development program. He played a key role in the development of liquid propellant rocket engines for Prithvi missile. He was instrumental in the manufacture of highly complex liquid propulsion engines at Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. His contribution to development of a cold and hot reaction control system led to better control of missile systems at higher altitudes, thus increasing their accuracy. His dynamic leadership played a key role in providing training to the Army personnel and supported the induction process for Prithvi missile into the Armed Forces arsenal. Dr. Satish Kumar has done pioneering work in the field of supersonic combustion in India and its related test facility at DRDO Hyderabad in collaboration with premier institutes. As the Director, Missiles and Head Program Office at DRDO headquarters, he played a vital role in the finalization of mission mode projects like MRSAM and